So, just before this morning, it is morning in Wellington, it's 7:30 as we speak. So I went out to gather alms. This is how I think about myself when I'm grocery shopping. I'm out to gather alms. I guess so. I've done my grocery shopping on Friday. So I've done the grocery shopping for half a week on Friday, but now I had to get drinks. So I got myself 2 sparklings and 1 sparkling douai. And when I'm going grocery shopping, I like to think about myself as going out gathering alms. That's another thing we don't do in Zen Buddhism, I guess. Actually, I'll double check. Okay, so it's easy these days. You just type it on Google. Back in the day, you had to go to the library and maybe order a book if the book you wanted wasn't there, which was very likely to be the case. So let me type this on Google. So, do Zen monks gather alms? Yes, Zen monks do gather alms, a practice known in Japanese as takuhatsu. They walk silently, usually in single file or small groups, wearing traditional robes, and hold a bowl to receive offerings of food or money from donors. It is a meditative, humbling practice that serves as a living, giving, and receiving of the Dharma. Okay, so I was wrong in the virtue of being ignorant on this matter. I was going to lie to you. So it's fortunate that I did double check. So gathering alms is known in Japanese as takuhatsu. Okay, and yes, they do gather alms. I guess I should have known this. I should have had an intuition for this because, well, basically, gathering alms is very, very basic to Buddhism. So I guess that should have been intuitive to me. The basic things are the basic things. They are a common denominator in Buddhism. So I wasn't aware that Zen monks gather alms, but well, now I'm smarter with one important fact actually. So I went out just before half an hour ago. I went out to do half of my grocery shopping, or much less than a half. I just bought 3 bottles of sparkling. So and as soon as I got out of my flat, I could see shapes, I could see colors, and they provoked a great feeling of delight in my sense of sight. Okay, so there was a great feeling of delight. It wasn't sensual pleasure. It wasn't an unwholesome state of mind. It was related to samadhi, but it wasn't samadhi. It was just a delight in my sense of sight. I was delighting in the colors that I saw and in the shapes that I saw. I could see shades of green, shades of blue, shades of red, shades of brown, different sorts of shapes, and they all amazed me. I had like a feeling of amazement at seeing these things. So I guess that's a sign that I've been doing good work. Last night, it was another night in which I haven't slept, and I dedicated myself to YouTube segments, I guess. A night in which I haven't slept, and I've posted a few YouTube segments, and I guess I've done some good work. Because that was the effect when I got out of my flat. I was amazed at what I saw. And yeah, I guess I wanted to share this with you because basically, guys, the sight, the sense of sight is the locus of our being as humans. Well, as animals, to put it like that. I guess I've met a gentleman. Maybe he was a Catholic priest. He didn't reveal that to me, but I thought he was a Catholic priest from a higher order, perhaps maybe a cardinal. And he said we had breakfast together, and when he left, he said, "Well, see you, everybody." And that I understood that, well, he should have said, "See you, every spirit," okay? Because we're not bodies, we are spirits right here. The gentleman was German by the looks of it. And that's very much in the spirit of Valhalla to say a thing like that. See you, every spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's why not, since we're all spirits and we are in this short to medium journey called life, why not help each other? Why not stand up for each other? Okay, because we are spirits in a journey. This is what we are, guys. We're not bodies. We aren't flesh and blood. We are spirits in a journey. Okay, so that is what we are. Okay, so yeah, the locus of our being, the locus of our animal being is the sense of sight, guys. And we as humans, we're even more than animals, because in the sight lies our reasoning. Okay, the sense of sight is the locus of our being, and the sense of sight is the locus of our reason. Okay, that's our reasoning, the sense of sight. And sometimes people look like they lose that faculty, you know. Many people, some of them because they live impurely, they have a lot of impurities, they gather a lot of impurities from their travels. So others, because they are fed poison by the medical system, I guess they are fed poison on a daily basis. So sometimes it looks like neurologically they are losing their reasoning. But make no mistake, they are still with us. And no matter what they did, no matter how we perceive them, we must show compassion, okay? Nothing gives us the right to abuse another human being. And showing compassion in everything that we do will only increase our faculties, okay? Another thing that increases one faculties is chastity. Okay, that increases the faculty of reasoning, the faculty of intelligence. That increases the sense of sight in a person, the quality of being chaste, chastity. That increases reasoning, increases intelligence, okay? It is well known, well documented that is the case. So compassion comes first, then chastity, I guess, and making sure that we are pure in thought, word, and deed. Okay, that will increase our sense of sight, the power of our reasoning.